not playing so great.
Yeah, what are you doing? Open the door. What are you doing? Oh my gosh.
You gotta press triangle. Oh, you gotta press square.
You gotta hold it down. Oh my, it's such a noob. Oh my gosh, what is this?
What are you even doing? Why are you looking
You
down?
gotta look up. What is this? Why are you jumping? That's the wrong gun.
Change the gun. Why are you shooting at the sky?
Oh my, you're about to die.
You're,
Oh my, you're dead.
you're so bad.
Oh my god.
You
what is
are
this?
bad. You're so bad. You're so bad.
Bienvenido. Me llamo Malik.
Me llamo Angie.
Me llamo Cassie.
¿Cómo está? Oh, sorry. Welcome to our study. For our study for 406, we'll be evaluating the effects of negative feedback on overall mental health.
So a little bit about our study within our 406 class was to determine if esports athletes' mental health would be impacted by receiving negative gameplay feedback. While conducting the study, we did have a number of participants, which was 50, and either they would receive negative comments or no gameplay feedback at all. While conducting the study, we did have these participants fill out a GHQ 28 questionnaire in which they would rate their baseline mental health. Prior to conducting the study, the participants would have to fill out a post-test after completing or playing the first game of Call of Duty. We did have two conditions, which were the experimental group and the control group. The experimental group was the participants who did receive the negative feedback versus the control group where participants did not receive feedback at all. Furthermore, in this study, negative gameplay feedback did not affect the performance based on the level of mental health.
A summary of our literature review consists of that esports athletes have been on the rise for many years, including this decade. It's seen that since digital media and sports in general have been more popular, gaming and toxicity has been associated with gaming, and their coping has declined because of that. Recreational gaming has a toxic environment due to competitiveness that it consists. Negative comments can be perceived differently by individuals. However, they can be seen to have a negative impact on one's overall mental health. The primary aim of this study was to see if negative comments would have a significant effect on the overall mental health.
So, a summary of our method sections. So, we had 50 participants in total, 25 in each condition. For the demographic, we had 18 males and 32 females. The age range from 18 to 22, and class from freshman to senior. They also rated their level of competitiveness from never, rarely, sometimes, often, and always. And there's a breakdown for never with 17, rarely 12, sometimes 9, often 5, and always a 7. And the measures we used for our study was the demographic questionnaire. We also used the GHQ, which is the general health questionnaire, which was used to rate their overall mental health. So for the results, the descriptive statistics, so there was 25 in each condition, like I said earlier. The average score of the GHQ of the control was 2.68 with a standard deviation of 11.5. The average score on the GHQ of the experimental group was negative 0.92 with a standard deviation of 5.13. Okay, so for the inferential statistics, it was hypothesized that recreational gamers receive a score on the GHQ, which is an evaluation of overall mental health, that would represent a negative or positive impact on their mental state after playing a game of Call of Duty, while they received negative comments. An independent sample t-test was conducted to determine if the hypothesis would be confirmed or rejected. The hypothesis was rejected, sadly, because there was not a significant difference between the GHQ scores that would show a negative impact on their mental health. The results for the GHQ was T equals 48, which was a negative 1.3, and the p-value was greater than 0.05. The conclusion: negative feedback on gameplay could negatively affect overall mental health. However, the results from the study reflected that negative feedback did not significantly impact overall mental health. The findings of the study proved qualitatively and quantitatively that negative comments did not have a significant impact on overall mental health. While the findings of the study were accurate, the circumstances under which they were collected may not have been ideal, or the methodology used to capture the significance of the comments was not achieved. The comments used may not have been effective in generating change in mental health, or the place in which the gamer's mental state was evaluated was not sufficient. There also could have been a testing threat, and the participants grew tired of the repeated data collection. Future studies could use a measure that would better capture overall mental health rather than a GHQ, and they could also eliminate the possibility of a testing threat using different methods. The study could be expanded to evaluate the effect of negative comments on female gamers compared to male gamers, given the demographic of the ratio of male to female gamers. And this is the table explaining our findings in the results. So we have the table 1 with the GHQ questionnaire, and we have the conditions, we have the neutral feedback, negative feedback, and we have 25 in each group, and then a mean of 0.925, negative 0.925, and standard deviation of 11.53. And then we have the mean of 2.68 for a negative feedback group with a standard deviation of 5.13. Thank you.
All right, this completes our presentation. Thank you.